Hello, I'm doing another video, and as you'll notice I'm wearing the exact same clothes, just different lip color because I decided to change lip color. Another red. Let's pull this closer. Okay. Animals are kind of awake now. In fact, the Luna has made it. I know. I know. I know. Kiba is sleeping over here. Scruff's over there. I'm really not for sure where Snow is, but he's somewhere. Still sort of watching Dexter. I use television for noise while I'm home alone. I do not get very many days off, so I'm going to try to do a few consecutive videos and put them on. I'll vary when they're put up. Like one will be put up tomorrow, the next day. However, because I know the more I post, the more my videos will get out there. So if I am able, because normally I only have one day off a week. So this week I had two. I did housework and stuff. Did not feel good yesterday. So yeah, that's what I did yesterday. Luna is being a little lap puppy. She's wanting all of the mommy's attention today. And I think it's because, one, she's almost 11 years old. Two, it's cold outside. It's only 40 degrees. She's probably a little sore because it's kind of icky outside, so it's kind of misty and cold and everything else that she hates. But yeah, I don't really know what to talk about, so I'm just going to ramble because that's always fun. You can hear Scruff. She's pawing her cat tree, having a good old time doing that. I'm just doing the normal, being bored. I don't like being home alone. I don't like, that's one of the reasons why I hate being, there's Snow. There he is. He's in the back. Hi, Snow. Say hi. He looked. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. Kiva, of course, is down here. I don't know if we're going to end up with puppy butt in the face, but we'll find out that here in a little bit. I don't know why I brought up the weather on my phone. And now it's just going crazy, but that's part from Italy. What are you doing? I see him just walking around on the cupboard, and I'm just not for sure what he's up to right now. He's up to something. And Luna's just wanting love. So Luna's getting all the love that she wants right now. Because she knows tomorrow she'll be in her kennel. Because we have to kennel our dogs while we're gone. Because it's not because the husky, it's this one. This old girl, my little fatty McFatten, yeah, she's not very good at being a housebroke dog. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not good at being housebroke. I know. Don't lick me because you know I don't like that. Now she's all comfortable. I know. I don't know why this is comfortable for her either, but it is. Oh, no. I knew he would make an appearance. Now he's loving on his sister, and his sister will get pissed at him in just a minute. She will get mad, and she will attack his face. Oh my God, dogs. Oh my God. Oh my God, you two are crazy. Oh, I'm having to fix things. I can't even see what's going on my screen right now because they clicked on things. Kiba, can you say hello? Are you my baby? Oh, squishy face. Oh. He thinks he's my buddy. And he thinks this is where my hand goes. See the size of my hand to his face? No, he does not bite hard enough to hurt. He just puts your hand in his mouth. Does not bite down. Just thinks this is where it goes. I don't know why, people. I really don't know why. But he does this. And apparently my camera really likes him. Because if I pick his face up and go like this, it kind of like gets mainly him in there because he's a silly little dog. Oh my gosh. Kiba, Kiba. That's right. Calm down. Look there. Look there. No. No. Yeah, he likes a lot of attention, guys. He does love babies, so if people say huskies are bad around babies, this one's not. The Doxy is not bad around babies either. Puppy butt, puppy butt, puppy butt. Okay. He's all comfortable now. He has taken up my entire lap. I'm just, yeah. Okay, so we're talking about things. Yesterday I made homemade cinnamon rolls. You can see that on my Instagram. I did make them from scratch, my own recipe and everything like that. That way my family would have something tasty to eat. I was thinking of making what's called a dump cake today for them, but I don't think they'll eat that very well. If I took it to work, it would get devoured, but here it's not going to get devoured. We don't eat very much in the line of sweets. I don't eat sweets whatsoever, so I am not eating any of the cinnamon roll, even though it's made with the Mexican version of cinnamon. Not eating any. It's a carb. It's got lots of sugar in it, and I kind of cut sugar out of my diet, and yeah. As I said, I'm going to make a doctor's appointment, get in to see a new doctor because my other doctor said, nope, not doing medicine anymore in the state of Oklahoma, and left. And that is my luck. I have a feeling my IVF doctor will do the exact same to me. Kitty cat butt. I have to remember that this thing reverses everything. So my right is now my left, and my left is now my right. I don't know why it does that, but it does. And you guys can see Mr. Snow's tail, and I've got to, as I said, I've got to remember. Hello. He just looked at me like I was crazy. And now he'll keep his tail up there, to where you guys don't have to see him that much. But I have a secret. I can move it like that, and you guys can see him. And here it goes back on my face because I have my webcam set up to where it's going to mainly go to faces. So I do not mess with any of the coming in or anything else on my webcam. It just does it itself. As I know how it kind of looks whenever I'm filming, so I hope it doesn't look the same whenever it's not filming. I've really never looked at one of my videos. I just put them up. Still working on my diet, trying to get down to the weight the doctors want me at to have a baby. Yes, I said to have a baby. They do not want you overweight for IVF. If you're overweight for IVF, it actually makes the pregnancies a lot tougher, and it makes it tougher to get pregnant. So try to get in good health. Try to get healthy prior to doing IVF. That is what my doctors told me. And this is kind of like an IVF video, I guess, with animals everywhere, because the last video actually didn't have animals, which is really rare. So this one's making up for it. But my doctor explained to me that the heavier you are during the process of IVF makes it much, much tougher. So it is best to be at a healthy weight. Now, for me, a healthy weight is not very much, especially compared to what I weigh. I am 60 to 70 pounds overweight. Well, actually more than that, because I am 5'2" and 3/4. So I just claim I'm 5'3", but I am 5'2" and 3/4. I am a shorty. So, and a lot of people in my family are much, much taller than me. I am the shortest one between my brothers and me. I'm one of the shortest ones of my cousins, especially on the Garrison side. A lot of my cousins on that side are much taller than 5'2" and 3/4. I am short. I am fat. I own that. I am 41 years old, people. If you concentrate on your age and everything and go, oh no, I'm only such and such, when you're a completely different age, it eventually catches up. And a lot of people do not think that I am in my 40s. I do not act like a 40-year-old. I do not have very much gray hair. Um, in fact, I have probably about 15, 20 white hairs, not counting the ones in my eyelashes, but on my head. But I have had the super light eyebrows and the white eyelashes since I was a teenager. Okay, so they're I think from stress. I don't know. I am not nearly as stressed out as I was when I was younger. One, I don't have to worry about my significant other doing things. That is a big stress release on me. I don't have to worry. I know he's going to come home. I know what he's doing when I'm not home and everything else. That's a big stress release. That's probably why I'm a lot healthier now than in my younger years. My younger years, I had a lot of problems because I was constantly stressed, and I mean stressed to the core. I would work 1, 2, 3 jobs at a time trying to support my then husband and my kids. I had telephone jobs, I had physical jobs, I had computer jobs. You name it, I was doing it to support my family. And it was never easy, never even close to being easy for me. It was always stressful. It was always horrible. It was not very pleasant at all. Um, I would be at work from early morning till late at night, or sometimes I would actually not get home until the next day because one work schedule would overlap into another. So I would leave one job and have an hour in between that job and my next job. So what I would do would be leave the first job, which was probably normally it was my overnight uh, truck stop job. I worked at a truck stop. We'll have to get into that because I have some interesting stories because it was a truck stop. It dealt with semis and stuff like that. So it was fascinating. Some of the people that I met and everything else, interesting stories. Some of them really, really weird because it was the overnight, and overnight always had like the really weird people. So I would work the overnight, and then during the day, I was working a management job that was 55 to 60 hours a week. Okay, so not only was I working almost 40 hours a week at a truck stop, I was working 55 to 60 hours at a fast food restaurant. So I was not home very much, and I may got maybe 15, 20 hours of sleep a week at the most. But I really didn't get much sleep, and it wore down my body. It wore me out. I always had to have backups for my backups and stuff like that. And I didn't know where the money was going, and so I was always stressed. Like, how am I going to feed my kids? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to get diapers? How am I going to do this? I really don't have that kind of stress anymore. And it's not because my kids are older. It's because both me and my husband work. We support my kids 150%. We work with my kids. My son works. He helps out when he can. He's 20, almost 21. He wants to be a big brother again more than anything. It's amazing how much he loves being a big brother. He wants a baby to spoil. My daughter is 16. She gets 100% of her support from me and my husband, not really from her dad, yet her dad claims her on his taxes, but he really doesn't support. I think he's paid half in the last few years. He's paid like half of her braces. I do all her medical. I do all of this. Reminds me, I've got to make that doctor's appointment with the new doctor for her and for me. That way we both get checkups and it's all good. Oh, let me move. Kiva's like in a really weird spot. He was kind of hurting my leg. So I had to move my legs real quick because, yeah, he's kind of causing owies. Now I'm checking on what's going on my HOA site. And yeah, so I think the next video is going to be about HOAs, because sometimes it's a little crazy and some people go way out of line with their HOA, as well as some of the board members go way out of line. So we're going to cover that on the next video. But back to doctors. But the doctors explained to me, being at a healthy weight, I will have a greater chance of getting pregnant. But we've got to figure out why I have so much water weight. I am a very, very healthy eater. I really don't eat any kind of meat besides maybe fish once in a while. Most of my diet is completely raw. Raw vegetables and stuff like that. I am not vegan. I will tell people, please don't be vegan. Your body is meant to process proteins in meat. But if your body cannot process, this is the thing that people don't realize. Your body cannot process, like my body has issues processing beef, pork, and chicken. It will upset my stomach. That is the reason I don't eat it very often, or don't eat it, is because it messes with my stomach. And it's normally severe. So when I eat it, I have to go to the bathroom several times, and it really kills me to know. There he goes. He's done with Mom's lap now. He's a happy boy. He's got to go check out his fluffy brother. They do like to play together. But so I do watch really close what I eat, how much I eat. I do track all of this stuff, guys. There's Scruff in the back too. I knew the animals would make a visit. So this is adorable. They're laying looking at each other, being really cute right now. But so doctor told me, get down to a healthy weight. I have to be down at this healthy weight by June or July is when we want to start trying. As I said, down below will be the link to help us with this quest of baby making, because I can't do it without help. My insurance does not cover IVF. In fact, my insurance does not cover fertility for people over the age of 40, when you're going to have the most problem getting pregnant. So thank you, insurance. You're great. It's ridiculous how much we pay in this country for IVF, when in other countries it's a lot less. But doctor said, get down to a healthy weight, do this, do that. Well, I'm going to have some assistance, because we got to figure out why I have water weight. And I mean a massive amount of water weight. You can press down on my skin and it takes forever for it to change back to the right color. It is worrisome for my doctors. My last doctor could not figure out why I retain so much water, because it is definitely not the way I eat. As I said, most of my diet is raw. It's fresh, it's healthy, it's what we should be eating anyway. I don't eat bread. I don't eat sweets. I don't eat any of that stuff. So in turn, I should not be overweight at all. I should be at the correct weight and everything else. But I retain a lot of water. And I mean a lot of water. And I have to keep my kidney flushed. I have one kidney, so I have to keep that kidney flushed. I have to drink a lot of water. For every cup of coffee I drink, I have to drink at least 3 times that in water to keep myself flushed. To keep myself all flushed and all healthy and everything. So I do drink a lot of water. I do drink a ton of everything. I don't drink milk. I don't drink soda. I am allowed 2 cups of coffee and decaf coffee at that. I'm allowed 1 glass of regular iced tea. I am allowed echinacea, IUT. I drink 1 of those a day, and that helps with my immune system, because with lacking as much as I'm lacking in filters, like I have no gallbladder, I have no appendix, I am missing 1 kidney, no tonsils, no adenoids. Yeah, I have no filters, so I have to do things to boost my own immune system. Echinacea is one of those things, but please, if you're going to do that, speak to your doctor, especially if you're on any kind of medication. It can cause issues with medications. It is an herbal supplement. Please talk to your doctor. If you are taking any kind of medication, speak to your doctor. Do not sit there and mix herbs with medication. It can affect, ooh, that's itchy. It can cause issues. So please talk to your doctor, see if the herbs will react with your medication before you go, oh, I've got this, I need to do this. Talk to your doctor first. Lupus, autoimmune disorder. Talk to your doctor. I know you're on all kinds of medication. I have 2 friends that have 3 friends that have lupus. And most of their medications will be affected by herbs like echinacea, black cohosh, those things you have to check. I am on no medications. So I have nothing that it's going to react with. The only things I take are normally my iron supplement, my calcium supplement, my prenatal vitamin, and my DHA supplement. And if I'm having massive issues sleeping, I will take melatonin. That's all I take. I don't, the only time I take anything for my head or anything is very rare. And I do get migraines and I do get headaches. But I do not like taking medication. I don't like anything that's going to affect my liver. I don't like anything that's going to affect my body in any sort of way. Also, vitamins. This is also another important thing. You can overdose on vitamins and cause damage. Certain vitamins do not process out of your body the same. Vitamin C, it just washes out. Yeah, you can OD on it. It's not going to hurt you. But you do too much calcium or something like that, and you can cause damage to your cardiovascular system. So please keep this in mind and talk to your doctor before you start any kind of supplement. I will be talking to my doctor about headaches and stuff like that when I go to her. I will also be talking to her about my water weight, seeing what we can do. Oh my goodness, something's wrong with the ear. It's a very itchy ear, and he has to move completely away before he does his ear. So that's always really funny. But Yes, talk to your doctor before any kind of supplement. See if it's the correct supplement for you, because there are different supplements and they do different things and they do react differently. So please, as always, talk to your doctor. But we are working on the weight. I'm going to order something off of Amazon that will help me with the exercise routine. And I'm going to be trying it, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm trying when I unbox it after I order it. I will do the unboxing here, and I'll show you guys how to apply it and what it does. I'm also looking at getting a, well, I call them TINS units. It's an electronic unit that helps with pain relief. I am planning to use this with my back because my back gives me a lot of trouble. I have 3 vertebrae that are fused, naturally fused. I ended up falling through a drive-through window when I was 26 years old, and the calcium actually built up around those 3 vertebrae. I also have what's called a chlorin fistula, and that is a cyst that has fibers that wrap around certain items, and I have it in the same location as those 3 vertebrae. So in turn, doctors won't mess with it. I do drain it from time to time. So yeah. Uh, I do have to drain it. Doctors won't touch it, so I do have my husband press in on it and drain it. It's disgusting. It hurts, but it's better than being doubled over in pain because of a stupid cyst. Yes, I do have health issues because of things. My dad was, well, my dad is a Vietnam vet. He was in contact with Agent Orange, which is a chemical byproduct that the United States government thought was a great idea to dump on Vietnam. Causes a lot of physical abnormalities. One of those is scoliosis. I've got acne. I've got the funny little fistulas in my back. I got. So those are some of the main problems. Also the issue where I had to have my left kidney taken out. My son had an issue with his left kidney, which he has a stent in. But that is part of life. I look at things a little differently than most people. I'm looking at this as a very positive. You always need to have a backup for your backup. I am working on getting all the money up for the IVF. That way you guys, as the public, get to watch it. We're also trying to make things a little more interesting. So we're picking different things to do and everything else. And yeah, we're going to start getting everything cleaned up, done up, everything nice and neat. It's going to be interesting because as soon as we get the cameras, the mics, and everything, a lot of stuff on this channel is going to change. I might not be alone all the time when I'm filming. My husband has agreed to kind of come in and do his thing, and he's going to start talking and all this other stuff. So we're going to see. We're going to do taste tests and other things. My daughter's going to do my makeup. So it's going to be really bright and vibrant, so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to do a different lighting. I'm going to actually have to bring the light out and set it up kind of behind this. That way you guys can see better. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're setting up doctor's appointments with a new doctor, going to explain the plan. Going to have the mole on my face looked at, a few other things looked at that are kind of concerning, especially talk about the water weight because I got to get this water weight off. here as soon as I can. I'm going to get these things off of Amazon that are supposed to help lose weight. And I am going to, yeah, I'm going to let you guys see what it does. And hopefully it's going to help out because it should. But yeah, just doing that kind of stuff, normal me things. As always, if you guys like this content, you want to see more, and you guys want to watch this little conception thing, because the conception thing is going to take about a month, I believe. I'm going to give it about a month. And you guys get to watch all of the fun and everything. So, yeah. But yeah, we're going to get all this going. We're going to get this channel up and running with you guys' help. Please share, like, comment below. You guys know the drill. We're going to get more videos up. Well, I'm going to get more videos up. More and more. Try to get them up maybe daily. Do like little shorts every day. The more I upload, the more likely you guys are to see it. So we are going to go do that, and going to figure out where my dogs have moved my mouse to, because I'm using my mouse. And we are going to maybe start another video. You guys have a great day. Like, subscribe down below. If you have any ideas of what we should talk about on this channel, just let us know. It can be mental health. It can be anything. I will do the research. I find research a blast. So, till next time.